friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree and I'm here today to share a Dollar Tree haul. Yes, Family Dollar Tree haul, whatever. No, it's not Family Dollar, it's a Dollar Tree. So I was really excited to go today because I haven't been to my favorite Dollar Tree in about 4 weeks. The last 2 weeks I've been snowed in, the last 2 weekends, and that's when I go on the weekend. And the couple weeks before that I didn't need to go. So I was really feeling deprived as far as getting to my favorite Dollar Tree because they always have everything that the others that I go to don't have. So I was really excited to go and see what they have. And I was also in the mood for stocking up my snacks, so I'll show you what I got. So yeah, I got some popcorn because I've gotten chips the last couple of times. I went to Dollar Tree and I decided I would stick with popcorn this time, so I got this. Brims has a few different types of popcorn, and I've gotten that big one before, that big one that's like really popular, just whatever it's called, buttered popcorn or whatever, but that one, the last bag I got just seemed so salty. I was just like, oh, this is probably just really not good for my blood pressure type of thing, so much salt. So I got this one. We'll see how this is, but I mean, it's probably going to be good. I just want to see how salty it is. Brim's kettle corn, and it's a good size bag too. It's not like a tiny bag or whatever, and it says 5 ounces on it. So yeah, we'll see how that is. And then I got this one also by Brim's. It's the cheese popcorn. I already opened it. I got the munchies, and this one is 6 ounces, so this one's a little bigger. And I also got, I think I got all their different types, but this one's white cheddar. And I figure popcorn, my thing is that popcorn is a natural thing, so hopefully it's a little more healthy than chips, which, you know, I do love my chips too sometimes, so I get a craving and I just have to take care of that one way or the other. And then I got I've been in the mood for chewy candy lately, like not hard candy, not, I don't know, any other kind of candy, except for once in a while I get a little craving for something chocolate. Like I don't have to have a lot, just a piece or two, you know. And I love the peppermint patties. They're dark chocolate too. They're not like, you know, like the best dark chocolate is the higher the percentage of dark chocolate in it is the better for you. But anyway, I have some dark chocolate that's very high percentage, like 90% or something, and I like it, but sometimes I need a break from it. It's so strong. So I got these just to have one or two maybe once in a while, and peppermint patties. And there was, you know, the name brand, which had a few less ounce, or less, not a few less ounces, but less ounce or so in it, and this was the better deal, so I got this one. And I'm not really picky on it, so I'm sure I'll like these, but this one has 4.5 ounces, and compared to the other candies, that is a good amount, because some of them have like 3 or, you know, things like that, maybe even less than 3, maybe 2.5 or something, so trying to get the best deal I could. And then I got this also as a salty snack. Once in a while, I love to have some combos, so I just got this little one. I hope I don't eat the whole thing at one time. I hope I can make it like last 2 or 3 days, but I just got the cheddar. I like all the flavors of combos, I'm sure, but I just got that little one. And then, let's see, I got some candies. The chocolate you saw, and let me see, where's my other bags? Oh, they're in here. Let me grab this bag of Dollar Tree stuff. So I got, speaking of chewy candies, I got this one. I love hot tamales, and I haven't gotten them in a while. And I can make these last a good while. I'll just have like I'll have like 7 or 8 of these in a day. That's all. So these last me like a week or so. There's a lot in here. And these are good deals as far as the other box candies. If you look at the ounces, this one is 4.25, and they're the same as the Mike and Ike. I guess they're, let's see, as far as ounceage. But I'm trying to see if they're, who the manufacturer is on here. I'm not sure right off the bat, but Mike and Ike brand. And this one I'm not sure. But anyway, hot tamales. You know, they're cinnamon. If you like cinnamon, strong cinnamon. And then this is, last week I had gotten the regular original Mike and Ike. So this week I got the Red Rageous. And I guess they're different flavors of chewy assorted fruit flavored candy. So we'll see, like, it has a picture of cherry, raspberry, strawberries, and watermelon. So I guess that's probably the flavors in there. See at the bottom there, the different fruits. So that, and then I got, let's see, I got 3 bags, which I opened because I put them in here. So I had bought in the fall a pumpkin candle from Dollar Tree, and it was $5, and it came in this pumpkin jar, which is glass. And I have just recently used it up finally. From the fall, I just burned it, you know, whenever I wanted to, and in my craft room, and finally finished it up like a week ago. So I put it in the freezer. This is how I looked up to get the, you know, clean it out and get the wax out. I put it in the freezer for about 8 hours. You can just do it overnight or whatever if you want to, but I was kind of anxious to get it cleaned out, so I left it in there for 8 hours, like from morning till night one day, and then I took it out and was able to loosen the wax and get it out with like a sharp knife or something, and I got it all out. And then I put it through the dishwasher, and I still might take that label off, but still, here's what it looks like with some of the candies in it. And this is a tight lid. It has a gasket on it or whatever to keep it, you know, keep whatever you put in there fresh. So anyway, that's what candies look like. I'll show you the different candies I got, but they're in there. So that's also, you know, chewy candy, like I said I was in the mood for. And I got, what I put in there was, I've never tried these before, but I was looking for the best deal because I had picked up some others. And I was like, then I kept this particular Dollar Tree I'm talking about, like my favorite one I'm saying. They just have the biggest, the largest selection of candy that I've seen at any Dollar Tree. It's just a very long, like, aisle of candy on both sides of the aisle, you know what I mean? The same with the toys. Very long aisle of toys with the toys on both sides. One side is all the, like, $1.75 toys. The other side is all the $3, $4, $5, whatever. More than $1.75 toys, but it's very amazing. Anyway, I got these, ended up with this brand, and I'll show you the others in a second, but watermelon rings, those are in the jar. I put the whole package in there. And then this right here, oh, it's the, by the way, Coastal Bay brand. And then this is Spice Drops. And it's just, these were the best deal because these both have 8 ounces in them. Oh, no, this has 6 ounces. This has 6 ounces, the watermelon ring, see that? And this one has 8 ounces. If you compare it to the other candies, right here it says, if you compare it to the other candies, you'll see that those have a lot more than others. And so those are also in the jar. And then this one I wanted to taste. They're like licorice. You know, they look like licorice, you know, that kind of textured. I'll show you one because I opened them. I wanted to taste them. I love to taste test things. So, whoops. So, you know, instead of black, they're like green licorice. They're not licorice, though. They're just that texture of licorice. And these are soft and chewy green apple. There's the picture of what they look like. And there was there's licorice flavor, and there was, I think the other one was maybe watermelon. I'm not sure, but anyway, that's the other chewy candies I got since I told you I was in the mood for chewy candies. And then I have a mug in here that I'm using as a decoration. I think I showed it on this channel. It's my Snoopy mug. And I was going to put a green plant in it, like a flowing green plant, but I don't want to cover up Snoopy or any part of him. So I decided to get a little succulent to plant here, and I'm just going to put that on top of Snoopy like he's a planter, but it's just a faux, a fake little succulent. And I have some of these. I have 4 others at work, and I mean, somebody just asked me last week if it was real because they look so good. If you just pop them in a little pot of some type, and like you have a succulent garden, and you can fool people with these into thinking that you have a real succulent garden when you don't. You don't have to do anything to it other than maybe dust it or something. But yeah, so that's going to go in my Snoopy mug as a decoration, so it looks like it has a plant in it. And then this is for a project. I showed you. I need a tissue. My allergies are acting up. But I showed you a puzzle that I got last week, and I thought right on video I thought of it, that it would be cool to put it to do it because it was about 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11, whatever it was, something like that. And I thought it would be cool to put it, and I'm hoping it fits on here, but I thought it would be cool to put it on a canvas after I put it together and hang it up. So I got this. It's about that size, and so I hope it's the right size. And I wanted the one with the wood frame so that I can just hang it up, like use this as my hanger and hang it like up on a nail or whatever here on my art gallery wall. What I call my art gallery wall, nothing fancy, just what I call my art gallery wall. I'm trying to see if it has the size on here. It probably, oh yeah, it says 8 by 10 right there, right here. See that? 8 by 10. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out. I was serious when I said that. I'm gonna try that out. So I would put it together and then I would glue it on there. So I think that would be cool if it works out. And then let me see. There was a couple of other really cool things that I picked up and then I put back. So I was like, I don't know if I really want that. There was a cool. If you're looking for anything like this, I'd like to tell you about it real quick. So there was a cool. Let me see, a heart-shaped wooden little, it wasn't a cutting board, it was kind of like a little platter with a cheese knife. It was $7, I think, or $5 or $7, I don't remember now, but I had picked that up because I had been looking for a wood, like cutting board or something, or a wood bowl or something for Valentine's Day, heart-shaped. I was like, well, that's perfect. So I was going to get that, but I didn't. I don't know. When it comes right down to it, I don't know if I really need it or would use it that much. So, I hate to get something that I'm not going to use that much because I don't really have space for anything new in my kitchen. And then the other thing was, there was a beautiful cutting board there for $7. That one was $7. And I picked that up too and put the heart back because I thought, it was just a round cutting board with, I think it had a handle on it, but it was thick like that. Beautiful wood. And I kind of really wanted to get that. I thought I could use it, and I could also, not for a cutting board, but for like a cheese board or something. That's what the heart would be used for too, like a charcuterie board. But I, again, thought, where would I put it as a decoration? I don't really have room, even if I just stand it up on the side in the back of something. And I don't like clutter, and I thought, well, I already have a wooden board that I use, and a pretty wooden board that I use for a charcuterie board, and so I didn't get that either. And they had the cutest little 3 different combinations of colors, metal birdhouse, and I love metal things for outside because they last a long time, better than just a piece of like wood or something that you might put outside. The wooden decorations or the composition wooden decorations they have. Metal, I think, is a good deal. So they had this really cute 3 different combinations of colors of a metal birdhouse. And I also picked one of those up and put it back. And I'm not sorry because I don't know. I just also picture the things I put outside, what I'm going to do with it, whether I'm going to have to move them around, move them for winter, where they look with snow piled on top of them after the snow we just had. So I was like, no, I don't think I'm going to get the birdhouse. So we'll see if I go back and get it. But I did get one thing from the spring garden type things that they had in, and I got this little snail. It's a watering can. Isn't it cute? At first I thought of my granddaughter, and I thought, oh, but I can use it too. So I needed a new watering can. I think it was this past summer, because I have some plants. Most of my plants, or all of my plants, like my garden type things that I plant every year, are in pots. So I have two down, like by the ground, and I have a bunch up on my deck. So I have a watering can down by the ones, because the ones on my deck I can reach with my hose, but the ones down on the ground, they're in a spot where, it would be kind of painful to have to drag the hose around there, so I have a watering can down there. And I thought, well, it would be nice, because I do have this little decorative watering can, and just the only reason it ever has water in it is from the rain. But when my granddaughter comes over, she wants to grab it and water the plants. Both of them, she'll go down to the other plants that are by the ground, and she'll grab that watering can and water my plants too. Kids, they like to do that type of thing. So that's why I got this. I thought of it for her, and I thought, well, it would be really nice to have a water. It's a little bitty hole there, but you can fill this up with a little water, and I can use it, or she can use it, or whatever. So I'll keep it on the deck, because I think it would be good for the deck, because I do have the hose to fill it up. It's small, so I have the hose to fill it up. But I like the snail. It's yellow, and they only had, just the yellow snail as far as snails go. They didn't have any other color of snails. And they had like 3 other watering cans, like little plastic watering cans like that. And they were dinosaurs. And she loves dinosaurs, but I like the snail. So I thought I compromised. She can use it, and I like it too. And she'll like the snail. She'll like it. Something different. I did get another box of Kleenex to make sure my stash is kept up to snuff, because I know I opened a new one this week. So let's see. What else did I get? A couple of cleaning things. So I got another thing of, since I'm stocking my upstairs bathroom now, getting it ready for when I take it over. I like to have a little bleach available in the bathroom, just in case I need it for, cleaning. So I had brought the one from downstairs up here. So I'm going to put that one, or I'm going to put one back downstairs. And then I don't keep bleach in every bathroom. Downstairs is 2 bathrooms, and then 1 bathroom up here. So I'll just, have the one up here and one down there. And then if I need it in the bathroom, I do run and get that, because I just don't have room in the 3rd bathroom in the hallway is small, and it has a small, how those bathrooms are in most houses anyway. They have a little small vanity, and I have that full right now. Actually, that's my husband's bathroom right now, so when he moves out of it, I probably would have room for some bleach in there. But anyway, even this little bottle just won't fit in there right now. So I'm going to have one for downstairs and one for upstairs. So I got that. And then all my cleaning stuff I bought today. Oh, tissues. That's not really cleaning stuff. I thought I bought something else. I did buy a new thing of mayonnaise. I bought this one probably a couple months ago, and I think we've just about it's either used up or just about used up now. Because I know my husband made tuna the other day, so I figured I'd get a new one. And I looked at the expiration date to make sure it wasn't any time close, because we don't use a lot of mayonnaise. But I do like mayonnaise and like to have a little bit on hand for when we want it. So that expiration, I think, was June or July. So, and then let's see. The rest is crafty stuff. Let me see here what I have. Yeah, the rest is crafty stuff, but I'll show you. Nope. I have some toys. Have you heard of, what's it called? Oh shoot, I looked it up last night. I can't think of it. There's a term for it now. There's a new term for adults playing with toys. Kidulting, something like that. It's something that's a real thing. I looked it up on YouTube. But yeah, so I made that faux Lego flower I told you about. I have it here as a decoration in my craft room, and I'm looking for the other flowers, and I did find the blue one. Oh, I already showed you the blue flower. I haven't put it together yet, but I'm going to. And I found, at this Dollar Tree, my favorite one, they didn't have all of them either. I guess they're just selling out quick, so if you find them, grab them, because apparently they're selling as soon as they get them in. I'm hoping they get some more, but I did find, and I didn't see these at my other Dollar Tree, so it was kind of fun to find these. But this is a bird, so it's like a Lego bird. Construction blocks, Make It blocks. It's by the same, these are by the same manufacturer or brand. So this is a little bird you can put together. Wish they didn't have that label. Let me show you the front. That's the back. But they still have a word there. Compatible. But anyway, he's on some kind of a little, like plant or something, some grass he's standing on. Oh, he's standing on like some, it looks green, so I'm assuming it's grass. I've got compatible over it though. And then there's a little stand, like a bird stand. See the little black thing he's standing on? And then the bird. And this one has, the flower that I did had 114 pieces. This only has 36 pieces. So that flower I did try to do on video, but it took me 2 hours, so then I didn't post the video. But maybe I'll try this one on video, and if it takes me like 30 minutes, maybe I'll post that one. So I got the bird. It's like a parrot. That was at Dollar Tree, $1.75. They had a big fancy set there. That was like $15, but I didn't want that. I wanted just these little inexpensive ones. And I want to see where this goes. This set has 36 pieces also by the Make It blocks. And this one is a little, I mean, I'm wondering if they're going to have a whole city, like houses and shops and things. But I got this while I saw it and while they had it. This little park bench there, you see the lanterns. And you see like the platform it's on. And that little red thing over by lantern is a mailbox, I believe. Or is that a trash can? I think is that a mailbox? I was thinking mailbox. I think it's a mailbox. Does it say? It doesn't say, but I'm assuming that's a mailbox. If you think it's something else, let me know, because sometimes I'm like mistaken it by these, I'm not perfect, so it might be a trash can. I don't know. But, yeah, that might be a trash can. Not sure. I'm thinking mailbox, though. And then so I was going through, I looked through the Valentine's stuff real good, because it's, it's dwindling down now. And Valentine's Day, by the time you see this, Valentine's Day is probably going to be over. So I was going through the Valentine's stuff to make sure I didn't miss anything and what was left, and make sure there was anything I wanted that I never found. And so I found these little heart. I don't remember seeing these. If I saw them, I don't remember. But they're called ornaments right down here. Celebrate, decor. Let's see, I thought they were called ornaments. Oh, they're just called decor. Okay. But I wanted to see, they have little, they have the little ornaments, like a Christmas ornament top on it. So the little loop, like an ornament. Let me see if I can get this open real quick. Or maybe not so quick. I got tape all around this thing. Oh no, I thought I was going to be able to grab it and take the lid off, but it's like they have tape all over the whole rim here where you would want to grab to pull the lid off. But wow. I guess I don't have to show you, because this is really for my, I'll show it better over, I'll get it open and show it better over on my Crafty channel if you want to see. Just the link is down below if you haven't been over there. And I'll show these and take them out and show you what I'm going to do with them over on my Crafty channel. But anyway, little ornaments. See the little top on there? See, it's just like a Christmas ornament top with the loop on it. And then they have the little strings in there that you can hang them from if you wanted to. Use that to hang them. But I do plan on hanging them, but off of a junk journal. And I want to see if I can put something inside, like if those little toppers come off easily, and I can take them off and on and put something inside. So that was my plan with those, which I'll actually do it on my, I'll try it on video if I can find my little funnel that I would be able to get things in the little hole with. I do have a little funnel somewhere, or I did, so we'll see. And then the last thing I got, a little bag here. Let me see. So I think you know the prices of everything, but we'll look at the prices. I got my receipt right here. We'll look at the prices real quick before we go. I like to do that for you. But in speaking of looking through the Valentine's stuff, before everything was gone, there's something I want to make over on my crafty channel. And so I got some Valentine window clings. Let me show you which ones I got. I didn't get, they still had a good variety there, but I only got one type. I didn't get the others. Let me see if you can see this. See, it has all hearts on it, and I got two of those. Two of the same thing. See? Yeah, so 24 window clings. So they're window clings. You can glue these down for crafting onto something like a junk turtle page, or glue them onto cardstock and cut them out, use them for pockets or whatever you want. But I thought they were really pretty. Look at the patterns. So I bought these for crafting. I just thought the patterns were so pretty. Look at that red one with the flowers on it. Just really, really nice. So I just got those from the Valentine stuff that was left. It was down to like half an aisle in this store. I was like, wow, because it was like, everywhere at first. Everywhere. So, and then I looked at the Easter stuff real good. Oh, wait a minute. Here's one more. One more heart or Valentine thing that I got. Oh, I got two of these, yeah. So this also has a bunch of hearts in it, and that's what I don't plan on making a mobile with it. This is a Valentine mobile, or mobile, whatever you want to call it, mobile. Hanging, you hang it, and the hearts all hang from strings and move around in the breeze or whatever if you wanted it to. Or anywhere that just hang. But I got it just for the hearts, so I'm just going to use the hearts. And so here's all of the heart patterns. In this one, I counted them, because it doesn't really say how many are in here, but I counted them just by counting them here, and I don't remember what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 hearts for $1, whatever it was. I will look it up on the receipt. $1.75, $1.50. But yeah, I got two of those, because I can take them out of this packaging. There is one big heart, but the rest are smaller. See, there they are, all little hearts. So I got two of those. So that's the last of the Valentine stuff that I picked up today. And then in the Easter section, I went ahead and looked at the window clings too, because I have a little craft in mind that I want to do. And I picked up a couple, 2 or 3 different ones. And they had more. They had another 1 or 2 that I didn't get. But I got this one because, see, everything is like individual. The biggest thing on there is this Easter basket. But the other things aren't that big. But I wanted some bigger, like, stickers. That's why I got these. I thought this was perfect. Like, these bunnies are the perfect size for what I want to do. Hold on 1 second. My son came in, and my daughter-in-law. Anyway, let's see, where was I? So, yeah, I was talking about the size of these bunnies. Oh, no, that's not the one I was talking about. What do I do with it? Oh, I think that is the one. Yeah, with the Easter basket in the middle. So, yeah, I was just talking about the size of these bunnies. They're like the perfect, and the little eggs and stuff. And they have the letters. Well, the other ones have letters. I'll show you. Like, I could use the letters. I don't have to spell out Happy Easter. I could cut these apart, possibly, and use them individually. So that Happy Easter, I thought those letters were really cute. And then here's the little things on this one. See how they're all individual little things that I can use in my crafting. And so that's the second one, and then this one too. This one, I only got one of. I was tempted to get more, but see how they're little squares? Rectangles. I can make rectangles out of these. Rectangle, I can make drawing cards out of these, I thought. Or cut them, or fussy cut them, what we call fussy cutting in the junk journal crafting world. Little eggs at the bottom. Cute, right? And then I thought this was really cool. So I found Wish they had them for every holiday, but look at this. If you're, I'll show these on my crafty channel, but look at this. Activity placemats, 12 for $1, whatever it was, 50, 75. We'll look at the prices in just 1 second, but yeah, they have a front. Here's the front. It's hard to show because they're kind of big, but front, there's the front, and the back, both. So these are going to be like pages for my junk journals. Isn't that cool? I was kind of blown away by that. So there's 2 different ones. There's the one I just showed you and this one. And here's the front on this one. Make sure it's upright. Here's the other one. And the back of this one. Isn't that the coolest thing? I was like, I don't know if you guys will appreciate it or anything, but believe me, on my crafting channel, that is everything. So let's look at the prices real quick. So my son is here. If you hear that noises, that's them doing something. So let's see. I'm going to tell you what was $1.50, and then everything else was $1.25. So let's see right here. Easter block, like Legos, were $1.50. And $1.75 was the little bird and the bench, park bench. And then let's see, $1.25, $1.50. The bleach was $1.50. The mayo was $1.50. And the tissues were $1.50. The that watering can was $1.50, and let's see, what is this? Oh, I guess the window clings were $1.50. Yep, all the window clings and the placemats were $1.50. And the activity, what does that say? Placemat, yeah, and the clings. So everything that I didn't mention just now was $1.25. So interesting, right? I wonder what I guess the little Valentine ornaments. What were those? I don't know if I try to look at them. The succulent was $1.75. I don't see right off the bat. I don't see the Valentine. I don't see the Valentine. They must have been $1.50 though. I think they were $1.50. The Valentine ornaments, they were probably $1.50. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you, find what you're looking for. And I will see you in my next video. And stay tuned. If you want to check out my crafty channel, if you haven't been over there, the link will be down below. But it's Dreaming-Sheree junk journals, and this is Turquoise Dreaming-Sheree's vlog. So that's my son. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Everybody have a great week. I'll see you next week.